Hello, my friends, and welcome to Italy, a Place to Love YouTube channel. The channel where I like to talk about the good, the bad, the properties, and all we have to know about Italy. So, Italy, a country to discover. Now, today I'm going to talk about the good. So, some good news which are related between, let's say, this is a video mainly for Americans, so for Americans that are watching my videos. It's already summertime, so here I have my hat. I'm gonna record my video today with this Italian style hat, summery hat. All right, so if you like this type of content, please put like, subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and it doesn't cost anything. What else I want to say? Something else that I opened a group on Facebook, which is called Italy, a Place to Love. And on this group on Facebook, I would like to connect people on a different platform where also my subscribers can interact. And let's see, for now is only the beginning. Let's see how far this project about Facebook goes. I don't know much. I'm not a person that is a lot into social medias. I have a lot to learn. So nearly at the age of 50, I'm now entering in this social media world, a part of YouTube channel. But so now let's enter into the video topic, which you have already guessed by the title. So it's summer, it's holiday times. So Puglia discovers America. All right. The first direct flight between Bari and New York from June 2025. So the connection between Palese, now Palese, for who is not familiar, is Bari Airport, which is called Bari Palese. So the connection between Palese and JFK, which I guess is one of the airport in UK, in New York, will be inaugurated on June the 3rd and will be managed by Neos Air, an airline of the Alpitour World Group. Now, as far as I know, Alpitour is an Italian group which they own this airline company called Neos. Neos Air. Now I will spell it Neos Air. And there was yesterday, actually the 3rd of June, there was the inauguration of this first flight. Now, why I'm focusing on this article? First, because it's the first flight ever that connects Puglia with United States. I mean, we know very well that United States anyway are well connected with Italy, but mainly Rome, Milan. I don't know if there are any direct flights to Naples. And mainly this is a video that I'm making for people who would like to visit Italy just as a tourist. And let's say now I focus mainly on Puglia region because the Americans who wants to visit Puglia, or they fly to Milan and then they take another flight from Milan to Bari or to Brindisi, or they fly to Rome and then they can take another flight. But anyway, in this way, I'd say mainly for people from New York and maybe the surrounding area, is a convenient flight to come and to visit Apulia region. So again, it's summer. The summer here officially started. We already have 30 degrees. People are already going to the beach when they can anyway. So people are already, their mind is already set just about holidays. With anyone you are talking, they're dreaming about going to the sea and so on. So this for the Americans who would like to visit, for mainly people from New York, but let's say all the Americans who would like to visit Puglia, there is this new flight, this direct flight from New York, JFK Airport, to Bari Palese Airport. Now, let's read a bit here. Let's discover a bit how many flights there are weekly. Now, for the first time, Bari and New York will be connected by air with with a weekly flight operated by NEOS. So it's a weekly flight, once a week, part of the Alpitour Work Group. An important announcement that significantly brings Puglia closer to the United States. I mean, this is a great news, in particular for Americans, because what's better than having a direct connection? Let's say, if you want to visit Puglia, the best thing is to land straight away in Bari. Bari, for people who don't know, maybe there are Americans that don't know I mean, I believe most of the people know, but Bari anyway is the capital of Apulia region, thus allowing us to increase the tourist appeal of our region, obviously because the appeal of Apulia region, of Puglia, is increasing year after year. So there is a huge trend towards this region. And so why not to have a direct flight? The flight will be active from June the 3rd until October the 15th, 2025. So I'd say it's a kind of test because June, July, August, September, and October. So let's say 5 months with a weekly flight, just to see if there are people who are buying these tickets and traveling to Apulia region. I think it needs to be advertised because obviously if people don't know, they will book the usual flights from United States to Rome or from United States to Milan. So these deserve to be advertised. NEOS will operate a Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner configured with two classes of service, premium and economy. Now, I'm not familiar with the planes. I don't really know the difference, if it's a good plane, if it's a big plane. I don't know. I just see that it's a 787 and equipped with a total of 355 seats. The plane will depart from New York every Tuesday at 4 p.m. local time and will land in Bari on Wednesday at 8 a.m. local Italian time, from where it will depart the same day back from Bari to New York at 11:30 a.m. from Bari and arriving in New York at 1:50 p.m. Now, with this new connection, NEOS expands its network to North America, where it has already been present since 2021 with 3 weekly frequencies on Milan-Malpensa, New York route, and from April 2023 with a non-stop flight from Malpensa to Toronto. So this air company is also connecting with Canada. Furthermore, from June to October 2024, the company has introduced the direct Palermo-New York. Now, also because there is this huge trend about Sicily. And so, obviously, I believe that this flight is convenient for the people who are living in New York area. Now, because United States, anyway, is a big country, who is living in Florida and who is living in Los Angeles, for example, has two options, let's say, or flying from Los Angeles to New York and then from New York to Bari, or from Los Angeles to Rome and then from Rome to Bari. So there are always two flights for people who are not from New York, I guess. So the announcement of the direct flight Bari-New York is the culmination of an extraordinary year of Aeroporti di Puglia, a year of success and milestones that have allowed us to consolidate our position as a strategic hub for southern Italy. Anyway, because obviously, again, Puglia is increasing as a touristic destination, and not only because there are a lot of people who would like to move to this land. Now, I'm saying this also because I'm very, very close to Puglia region. Anyway, for me, it's only a matter of few kilometers and I'm already in Puglia region. Obviously, I'm not on the sea. As I said, the place where I am, Monte Milone, it's not a touristic place. It's a place where mainly farmers and just the locals live. But there are touristic places. There are beautiful places around Monte Milone. I'm trying to make a guide. Now, it's a bit a complicated job because I'm still trying to understand how I'm gonna develop this project, but it's about mainly if I stay in Monte Milone, what can I do from Monte Milone for a week or for 2 weeks if I'm staying here. Now, obviously here there is the problem with accommodation. There are not official B&Bs. So it's about through contacts. Maybe if someone would like to come here, can only direct contact me. And then I might contact someone who has these B&Bs, but not necessary. But I find Monte Milone, in my opinion, a very strategic position. In this project, I was analyzing mainly 3 provinces, but more than 3 provinces, because I'm focusing, anyway, Monte Milone is in Basilicata and is in Potenza province. And there are a few beautiful places that it's worth to visit. Then there is Matera province. Also Matera has a few places which is worth to visit. Then there is Foggia province, with also a few destinations to visit, very interesting. Then there is the BAT province, Barletta-Andria-Trani. Now, Foggia is the northern province of Apulia region. Then we have BAT, Barletta-Andria-Trani province, that also has a few places to visit. And then there is Bari province, obviously Bari. So Monte Milone has around these, I mentioned 5 provinces. Again, Potenza, Matera, Foggia, BAT, Barletta-Andria-Trani, and Bari. Now, from Monte Milone, it's possible to reach many of the destinations in these 5 provinces in between 1 hour and 1 hour and a half driving. While, for example, if I'm in Bari, I might be 2 or maybe 3 hours to one destination or to another. So the guide that I'm trying to work on it is just to show you all the beautiful destination that is worth to visit if you are staying, for example, in Monte Milone. I'm saying, let's say, from 20 minutes driving, which is the nearest destination that you can find around Monte Milone, like Venosa town or Minervino. Then going from 30, 35, 40 minutes driving up to 1 hour. Let's say you are in Monte Milone and you want to visit in a day trip Matera, which is one of the most beautiful cities in the world for many reasons, mainly for the scenery and the history and the particular architecture. So it's only 1 hour driving from Monte Milone. So I can go in the morning, we stay all day, having a lovely meal, and then in the evening I might decide to come back. Then it's up to the person. But a day trip, I'm talking about day trips that you can take from Monte Milone, or you can discover Monticchio. Monticchio is a not active volcano anymore. So if you want to experience to go on top of a volcano, a not active volcano anymore, that is only 35 minutes driving from here, from Monte Milone. And nowadays, on the top of this volcano, you find 2 beautiful lakes. surrounded by forests, so beautiful nature. There are many touristic destinations around Monte Milone. Then you might decide to go to the sea if you want to do a day trip to the sea. And then there is San Giovanni Rotondo for people who are devoted to Pio, San Pio. I don't know how many of you knows about Padre Pio. There are some people who are religious and would like to visit this place. So it's 1.5 hours driving. In 1 hour and 15 minutes, 1 hour, 20 minutes, I'm in Bari. So many destinations. And the guide that I would like to make is to choose any of these destinations that I select and explain what you can do. So on a day trip, you are here, you would like then to visit or the salt lakes that we have in Margherita di Savoia. The other day, it's a pity I didn't make a video, but there was a purple lake, something that I never seen in my life, but was really, for real, between violet and purple. And I was shocked to see this salted lake just beside the sea, because these are the places where they make salt. And are very famous. You can see the flamingos, for example, the pink flamingos are also there. So I'm trying now to investigate about all the beautiful destinations that you can find around Monte Milone in maximum 1.5 hours driving. Let's say even a bit less than 2 hours is still not bad. You can reach, I don't know, you can reach Ostuni in 2 hours time, in 2 hours driving. Sorry. But anyway, going back to this flight, I will work on this project. I'll see what I can do. Anyway, it's a great achievement for Puglia region, simply because, again, the tourism in Puglia region is increasing year by year. Let's see, for example, what they're saying here in this article. Bari, New York is much more than a flight connection, said the president of the Puglia region. It is a dream that takes flight, an embrace between Puglia and the world, a bridge that unites traditions, affections, and opportunities. Obviously, maybe they were also thinking about the Italian Americans more than a touristic project. Obviously, there are many, I don't know, I was reading somewhere that there are around 18 million Italian Americans living in the United States. So, after an extraordinary year for Aeroporti di Puglia, marked by history milestones such as blowing out 40 candles, exceeding 10 million passengers, and so on. Let's see if I find where they were talking about these 18 millions. Anyway, we are building the future of Puglia, a future of connection, opportunities, and dreams that come true. Anyway, I believe, obviously, tourism is extremely important for Italy. Anyway, there is this trend of people from abroad who would like to visit Italy. So, and obviously, what's better than being connected with Italy? Because if there are no connection, let's say that for me, Italy has much more to give than just tourism. All right. I don't think, in my opinion, that the tourism industry is enough to run a country. Obviously, you need to develop more. You need to invest in education. That's extremely important if you want to increase the GDP of a country. But anyway, I believe that a land like the south of Italy that had been, let's say, abandoned for many, many years, now is trying to come back and to give to the world all the opportunities that this land has to give. As like me, many other people are planning to relocate here in the south of Italy. This is the trend that I see, that I follow. Obviously, it's about, is in between the institution and young people to be positive and to be productive. I think that in this globalized world, there are plenty of opportunities for everyone. Again, here, mainly, maybe young people don't see the opportunities. Maybe there is not the nightlife that they might have. I'm talking about young people. The nightlife that you have in the biggest European capital cities like Berlin, Paris, London, Dublin, Amsterdam, and so on. But again, it's possible to create the opportunities, and a flight, a little thing like this, a flight that commutes United States straight away directly to a Puglia region, can be just the beginning. Then they were saying in this article that if they see that the flight is doing well, they might extend it up to January. And then if the flight is doing well, they might extend it. Obviously, if there's no profit and if there are no people using these flights, what's the point to keep this this connection? Anyway, my friends, so a new opportunity is coming for Apulia region, and so if you like this video, please put like and subscribe, and I'll see you here on Italy a Place to Love YouTube channel to my following video. Bye.